Hey guys, welcome back to Life with 18 Cats. If you're new here, I'm Kim. How you doing? Welcome to my life. My 18 cats, 19 cats, sorry. As you can tell, it's still hot. It's actually real hot this morning. So this is what you get to work with today. Sorry. Because I literally, listen, it's really that hot this morning that I'm not even putting powder on my face. I'm just not doing it today. But we are going to be cleaning this morning and sipping on a little coffee. It is hot, and I am drinking coffee because, listen, when you drink as much coffee as I do on a daily basis, some of you guys might understand this. If you don't drink it, you end up with headaches from like the caffeine withdrawal or whatever. So yeah. Hi Jenna, how you doing, hon? Yay! But yeah, so as you guys know, I am heading out of town later on today. And I'm going to be real with you. Normally, I would wait until right before I leave to do all this. But because of how hot it's supposed to be today, Amber and the cats, hi, how you doing, hon? Welcome in. Because of how hot it's going to be today, I do not want to save this for later on after the house gets warmer or whatever. But the reason I usually wait until right before I leave is so the litter box are literally freshly cleaned the minute I walk out the door. And so as not to sit any longer than they have to before I can do the cleanup. And because, Sue comes over and she takes care of the house and the cats for me while I'm gone. And it's like, I don't want her to have to deal with any more than she actually has to, because it's already a huge task taking care of the house and the cats while I'm gone. I want to try to make her job as easy as possible while I'm gone. So, but like I said, it's supposed to get real hot later on this afternoon, so I didn't want to wait and have to do all this in the heat. It's already hot enough this morning. So, that being said, let's go through our stuff that we have ready to go. So as you can see, I've got my garbage can ready to go to dump all the litter boxes in. I've got my PDZ, which for anybody that's new, don't worry if you don't know what that is, because I will be covering that as soon as we get to it. We have our pine pellets. And we have our broom. We do have our spin mop, but I have a new head. And for those of you that don't know what a spin mop is or have never used one, I wanted to put the head on with you guys so you guys can see how easy it is and how it works. And then we have our bucket. We have one other thing. Lizzie B. Hiya, Kim. Spending my last vacation day with a cup of coffee and you and the gang. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much, Lizzie. That's so wonderful. That's actually hugely touching to me that you're actually spending your last day vacation hanging out with us. Thank you for that. That actually means a lot to me, so thank you. We are going to do a couple extra things today that we don't normally do in these because, like I said, I want to show you guys what I do before I leave for out of town. Amber says, Lizzie, cheers to... Oh, that's so cute, you guys. I do have a surprise, though. I have a little surprise for you guys. And I think you guys will love it. Jenna, good morning, Amber and Lizzie. Oh, thank you, Jenna. I have a little surprise. I think you guys will be proud of me for this. Moira. Hi, Moira. Good morning to you, Kim, and all the furries. Don't work too hard and all that heat. Oh, I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so hard. That's why, like I said, I wanted to do this morning and get it done with so I'm not struggling through this later on in the hottest part of the day. So, a little surprise for everybody. Look what I remembered to get. I got cleaning vinegar, guys. I remembered last night. I remembered because I was talking to Wanda, and I was like, I'm putting this on my list real quick on my phone so I don't forget, because I had to go back to Walmart. I had to get another mop head for the spin mop. So I was like, I'm getting the mop head, I'm getting the vinegar. The only two things on my list. Mittens, don't walk on the laptop. Don't, please, thank you. God. It's like they have plenty of space to walk behind the laptop, but they're like, laptop, yay. No. So yes, I did remember to get vinegar last night. So I've got cleaning vinegar. I have already put my hot water in the bucket. And so now I just got to add some of this to it. Hi, Terry Todd. Yay, vinegar is great. It's safe and cuts through. Yeah, no, and everybody, because I was like, okay, so for those of you that have been around watching these a little bit, I have actually been using like filling this bucket with hot water and then just putting literally like a half a cup of bleach in there so it's incredibly diluted but still able to cut through things and take care of any odor that might be left behind and bacteria that gets left behind. But I know that I wasn't thrilled about using the bleach, but I kept forgetting the vinegar, you guys. I just kept forgetting the vinegar. So now today I remembered the vinegar. Yay. So I got the cleaning vinegar. I don't even know if I got the right vinegar, but I got cleaning vinegar. So it's a step in the right direction, right, guys? Right. So that's what we're doing. So, like I said, I actually started in the front room, and I already got that litter box out of that room, and I'm gonna fill that one first. And I am gonna fill these a little bit different than the way I normally do. And I'm really sorry about the background noise, but the neighbors have the lawn guys over there. They're almost done, so that noise you hear will not be for very long. I would shut the window, but then I won't have a breeze. So I'm not shutting the window, guys. I'm just not. Okay, so like I said, we got our vinegar, we got our hot water, we got our broom, we got our mop, we got our stuff. Hi, Feline. Well, hello, pretty girl. Hello, honey. Hi, sweetheart. Okay, so to show you how the mop head works, for those of you that have never used a spin mop, this is what you buy. It looks like this. The back side of it is this plastic triangle. And all you do, hey, be nice, guys, be nice. Come on, be nice, no fighting. I'm going to tip this down a little bit so you guys can see the floor, so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so you just take this, you set it on the floor with that plastic piece up. You match it up to the design of the mop head or the mop, and all you do is click, done. That's how easy that is. So that's what we're going to be working with. Now, as for the vinegar, Deep Bruce, good morning. Lazy in bed, knowing the task ahead of me with my pets and watching, hoping your motivation rubs off on me to get up and get going. Oh, I hope it helps. I really hope it does. Gertrude says, hi, everyone. Hi, Crush and Twin. How you doing, Gertrude? Thanks for being in here, hon. So we're going to start with this. Now, nobody told me how much vinegar to put in here. Everybody just said use vinegar. So I'm going to guess that we don't need a lot of it. I'm going to guess that we just need a small amount, maybe? I don't know. We're going to find out. This is like an experiment, guys, because I don't know. No, you guys don't want to. No, you don't want the vinegar. Stop. No, don't sniff the vinegar. It's going to be icky in your nose. Yeah, it'll be icky in your nose. So basically, I am going to take, and I'm going to guess at this, and I'm going to say probably close to like what I was using for the bleach, like half a cup. So I am just going to add about half a cup to that water, and we'll see how it works. I'm guessing that should be enough. Like I said, I mean, usually if you watch any kind of tutorials on how to use these spin mops and whatever, you really only need a small amount of cleaner in there. It does not take much. It works really well. So let's start off with the litter box that goes in the front room, and I'm going to show you how I do this before I leave for a trip, because it is different than how I do it normally. So like I said, I've already emptied this one. I've already emptied this litter box out. What I'm going to do to refill it is going to be basically the same. Oh yeah, PDZ. Let's start with that. For those of you that are new, or those of you that don't know what PDZ is, I'm going to show you. The bag's kind of hard to read because it's getting low. But this is PDZ. It's horse stall refresher. And its only job in this situation is literally to take care of any kind of ammonia odor. Because, I mean, that's kind of inevitable. If you have cats and you have litter boxes, there's going to be ammonia odor. That's just how it is. There is no avoiding that. I don't care who you are. Nobody's going to tell me otherwise. It's just, they urinate in there. That's ammonia. And this PDZ literally takes care of that. The other benefits that we've found out with the PDZ is that it is just like the DE stuff. And I'm saying DE because I can never, diatomascus, earth, you know what I'm talking about, the DE stuff. But it's a lot like that, except for it has the added benefit of ammonia control. And so if you have, like here in Missouri, we have like fruit fly season. And it's nothing you can do about it. You don't care how much you clean your house. Missouri just has a season where fruit flies are just abundant. And I don't know how many other places are like that. I'm just speaking about Missouri because that's the only one I know of right now. But we have a really big problem with those. This stuff helps with that too because it's a drying agent, and they don't like to be around things that are going to suck the moisture out of them because they're attracted to moisture. So yeah, so I'm going to show you this first. So normally we would just put a light dusting of this in the bottom of the pan. But because I'm going out of town and I don't want to make Sue, miserable with my litter boxes, I am actually going to put a little bit more in the bottom than I normally would. I'm actually going to put a pretty decent, probably like twice as much as I normally would in the bottom. And then I'm going to be doing the same thing with the pine pellets. I'm going to be putting a little bit more in there than I normally would, just because, like I said, I don't want Sue saddled with this huge, I'm used to doing this on a daily basis. She's not. So I'm trying to make this as easy as possible for her. So I am going to be putting, normally I would just put like a half a scoop in here of pine pellets, but today I am going to be putting a really good layer of pine pellets in there. Like almost to the point of what you would put a regular litter in there. Just because, like I said, I want to make sure that this is as easy as possible for Sue. So now after I do that, in this situation, I am going to add a little bit more of the PDZ to the very top of the pine pellets. Like I said, we're making this as easy as possible for Sue. Because I love Sue, and I'm very grateful for Sue. And I am so grateful that she's willing to help take care of the cats while I'm gone, so that allows me to do what I have to do for work. So that's what I did. I'll show you guys what that looks like. So we put PDZ in the bottom. We did about twice as much of the pine pellets, and then we put a coating of PDZ on the top as well. I'm going to go put this back in the front room. Hold on. What's up, babies? What's up, monkeys? Okay, so that was that one. I'm just checking you guys' comments. There are no fruit flies there, gnats. They're not fruit. Okay, they're gnats. Okay, gnats, fruit flies. I thought they were kind of the same thing. Maybe they're not. Maybe you're right, Eunice. Listen, I don't know everything. I don't. I just want to make sure I'm not. Crazy Cat Lady's here. Stacy Andrews here. Hi, guys. Hi. Just got back in from work. Good morning, everyone. Hey, Cam. Hey, hon. Lizzie, I feel like I'm out of coffee with a bunch of coffee. I know, isn't it? I know, that's what I love about this. You guys are awesome. I love how you guys turn up for these. I mean, it's not like we have thousands of people in here, but you guys usually turn up anywhere between 15 and 30 people. And you know what? For a good morning coffee and cleanup, that's enough for me. And I think it's great to sit here and chit chat with you guys. Jenna's getting a refill of coffee. And Ginger Mass is here. Hi, Ginger. How you doing, hon? So like I said, we are going to get the other litter boxes. So one of the litter boxes is underneath you guys. So I'm going to grab that one real quick. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. I know, hello. Watch out, Lulu. Watch out, Lulu. Watch out, buddy boy. Okay. Watch out, guys. Watch out, babies. Watch out, punkies. Watch out, little punkies. Get some of the dusting out of here. All right. I'm going to set that aside because I am going to sweep underneath where you guys are real quick. And then I will mop it with our hot water and vinegar mix. Yay! Hold on, guys. Hi, babies. Watch out, Choo-Choo. Watch out, Choo-Choo. I'm sweeping. Gotta watch out, buddy boy. Watch out. I don't want to sweep the Choo-Choo up. You want me to sweep you up? Huh? Do you want me to sweep you up? Is that fun? Will you go for a ride with the broom? I'm going to sweep you up. I'm going to sweep you up, silly boy. Yes, I am. I'm going to sweep up the Choo-Choo. I'm going to sweep up the Choo-Choo. All right. Okay, so we got that swept up. Now, let's do the fun part. Right, guys? Fun part. I think maybe a little bit more vinegar. I'm probably wrong, but I'm going to put a little bit more in there just to make sure. Because again, like I said, I'm going out of town and I want to make this as easy as possible for Sue. So I'm just going to make sure that I put enough in there to keep it deodorized. Because obviously I'm not asking Sue. I am not asking Sue to come in here and sweep and mop my floors. She does a lot when she's here. But I'm always like, Sue, you don't gotta sweep and mop the floor. It's inevitable. She ends up calling me and going, hey, where's your paper towels? Where's your broom? Where's your this? And I'm like, Sue, you don't have to do that. She's like, no, I don't mind. Because she's a wonderful person and I love her to death. So, we are going to mop under here quick. Yes. Look what we're doing, guys. Are we cleaning, huh? Is Mama cleaning the floor? No, Mama's cleaning the floor. Yeah. Are you watching? Yeah, watch Mama. Make sure I do it right. Okay. So now that's mopped. Got the litter box pan. Oh. And now we're going to do the same thing in this one that we did in the smaller one. We're going to put a little bit more PVZ in the bottom than we normally would. Probably about, basically I'm just going to be doubling up on just about everything. Because I want to make sure that everything is nice and clean, nice and, carefree for Sue. So, let's go litter box pellets. Like I said, probably about twice as much. Luckily, I have 2 more bags of this in the back room, so we have plenty to go around. As well, don't step on Mama's laptop. Don't step on the laptop anymore. And then again, we're going to put a layer of PVZ across the top. All right. Now that one's done. Yay. All right. Oh my gosh, I forgot to move that toy. Oh. T. Bruce, I'm hoping to thanks to you. Another scorcher here in Louisiana. Oh, you guys are way hotter than we are right now. I'd stay cool, man. Stay cool. Whew. Okay, my coffee is brewed and the cat's fed. Now I can sit down. I was listening the whole time. Oh, that's on. Thank you. Be sure to monitor the cats in case one has allergic reaction. Only well ventilated when cleaning. So, Eunice, I'm guessing you're talking about the vinegar, right? See, that's why I wasn't sure about how much to use. I mean, I think in the end I put maybe a cup worth, and there's almost 2 gallons of water in there. So I'm hoping that that's diluted enough to take care of things and not like aggravate the kitties at all. So, but thank you for bringing that up. That's a good point. Hi, Bruce. Hi, Chris. Scorcher here in Texas as well. Crazy Kelly. Oh, you guys. Are you putting the PDZ on top just because you're going to be gone? Yes. Gertrude, I'm doubling up on everything because, like I said, I don't want Sue to have to deal with anything that she doesn't have to deal with. So I try to make this as easy for Sue as possible. So that's why I'm putting the layer of PDZ on the bottom and then the pine pellets and then another layer on top. That's just not something I would normally do because I know how to take care of these litter boxes because I do it every single day. Sue only does this stuff when she comes over and helps me out, so she's not as used to doing it. So I want to try to make it, like I said, as easy for her as possible. Jenna says Lila is doing better after her sickness yesterday morning, kept dinner and breakfast down, and no more throat. Oh, yay! I'm so happy. That makes me so happy. I'm so glad Lila's doing okay. That's always scary. It's always heartbreaking when your kitty's going through something and you don't know what it is. Chris, oh, good, Jenna. I'm glad to hear. I know, right? Oh, Chris is in here. Hi, Chris. Yeah, so that was that litter box. Now I'm going to move these out of the way real quick because I got to get behind here and get the other litter box. So this is all normal like we normally do, but we are going to make another step. There's one more step I'm going to do in between this in the back room that I don't normally do with you guys, but I'm going to do it just to show you guys some of the extra steps I do. Litter box. Shake it out, shake it out. All right. Now, just to give you guys a little bit of idea, and again, this is for those of you that are just joining us that don't know about what I use and how I use it and how it works. As you can see, we are in my living room. This is where I spend the majority of my time during the day. I have a litter box that is literally underneath where you guys are sitting, which is underneath my TV and directly in front of my couch. And I have one that is literally sitting right next to my couch. So if you guys ever wonder how good the pine pellets and the PDZ combo is at controlling odor, just believe me, I'm not sitting in my living room most of the day trying to smell that. I'm not. I mean, I don't know I know you guys don't know me very well, but believe me, the last thing I want to smell is a litter box, which is why when I found out about the pine pellets from you guys, I was so excited about them because I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I know a lot of people have no choice but to use them or use it, but I hated clay litter. Absolutely hated it. I hated the scraping of that clay when it gets wet and clumping at the bottom of the litter box sometimes, because cats have a tendency to like to pee in corners. And even though that you clean up, they always go in that corner, like 2 or 3 of them will go in the corner, over and over again. And then when you go to clean it out, you've got this big mound of clay that's just stuck in a corner. It's very obnoxious. And the clay litter can only do so much as far as odor control when it comes to ammonia. So when you have that clay litter and you have the ammonia in there, what I always noticed was, even though the clay litter starts out smelling okay and fresh, when you combine it with that with the ammonia, it gets almost noxious. It's very annoying to me, at least. And so that's why I say, even if you're using the clay litter, the PDZ will help with that as well. So you can literally use this with any litter at all. Chris, of course, okay. And Eunice, you can compost your litter and PDZ. Yes, that's one of the things that we discussed one day after I did a little bit more of a deep dive into the PDZ for you guys. And yeah, the PDZ is safe for everything. Safe for your garden. So there's a part, PDZ will compost down into this really nitrate enriched compost. So when you're done with your litter in here, because you have the PDZ. So somebody said, please don't put it in your garden because of the ammonia, because of the cat urine. Here's the thing. That's what the PDZ is for. It's I don't know. I can't explain to you the science of it, but I understand their explanation. And basically the PDZ goes in there on a molecular level and takes that urine and it makes it so that it's not bad for your garden. It takes away all that bad stuff. The clay litter is also bad for absorbing humidity. It is, Gertrude. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Stacy, I wonder if I can get that here in the UK. I'm pretty sure, Stacy, you can probably go online, just Google it, and you should be able to find it online. Now, where you're going to find it and what kind of like shipping options you're going to have, I don't know, but you can pretty much get anything online, no matter where you are in the world. So I would suggest, Google it and see if you can find some place that'll deliver to you there. And like I said, I don't know what it's going to be like for shipping costs, but I mean, it's worth it. It really is. When you think about the odor control and how much stress you go in, and the cats have because cats don't like that odor either. None of us do. The cats don't, we don't. So it might be worth it, even if it is a little bit of extra cost for the shipping. It might be worth it just to lower the stress level of everybody and make your job a little bit easier. I'm just saying. Mary Miles, hello all. Glad Lila is better, Jenna. Oh yeah, everybody's saying such nice things. I'm so glad she's better. And yeah, she is older, so it's very concerning when anything goes wrong. I'm going to be heading to an appointment, but I'll still be listening. Loved everyone. Gertrude, thank you so much, honey. I'm glad you're going to stay listening. So like I said, PDZ, I 100% believe in this stuff. It's awesome. Tiny Fairy's here. Good morning. How you doing, hon? I will, I'm sure, pardon the pun, I can dig it up. That's awesome. Be right back. My other senior cat is calling. LOL. They keep me on my toes. Thank you very much. Oh, Jenna. I know. They all keep us all on our toes, don't they? Okay. So I'm going to sweep that area and then clean it with the mop so we can get this litter box going and we can move on to the next thing. Watch out, guys. Watch out, Choo-Choo. Choo-Choo, watch out, baby. Watch out, baby. Uh-oh. Get out of the way. Okay. Let's get this swept up. Choo-Choo, you want to go for a ride in the room? No, I'll do that. Uh-oh, Carrot Tot, look, I'm on the phone. Look my phone. What's this? What's this? Go get the spring. Get the spring, Carrot Tot. Where is it? Did you find it? Where is it? I don't know if you guys can hear that or not underneath you guys, but I think it's tiny. No, it's Amber. Right into the litter box. They're like, yay! Somebody always has to get in there within like the first 5 minutes and just be like, yay! Which I don't blame them. I mean, you can clean them all week, but there's nothing like a fresh litter box for these guys. They love that. Huh, guys? You guys love the fresh litter boxes? I know you do. Ah, fresh litter boxes for kitties. Yes. Okay, move that. Dump this in here. And now I'm going to mop that area real quick. Hi, Sherlock. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing, sir? Okay. Okay, all swept up, mopped up. Yay! All right, there's that. And now, again, we're just going to do the same thing we've been doing. PDZ in the bottom. Okay. I'm just going to dump the rest of this in here. And there's the bag done. Yay. And we're going to do a little bit more PDZ across the top. And you're going to see this in case I forget to talk about it when we get back there. In the back room, because, okay, so these little gnats, whatever they are, they seem to be worse in the back room than they are anywhere else in the whole house. I don't know why that is. It's like they're not out here where these litter boxes are. But in the back room, they're exceptionally bad. So when we do back there, I am probably going to be doing an extra amount of PDZ on top of those just to try to keep those down. Like I said, again, I can't stress this enough. What I'm doing right now, the extra amount I'm doing is just, hi, Todd. Oh, did you bring me the spring? Thank you. Thank you, Punky. Ready? We'll get it. So the extra amount of what I'm doing is really because I just try really hard to make this job as easy as possible for Sue. Because the last thing I want after like days of being gone, her having to, she goes to work, and when she gets here, I don't want her walking in here and getting hit with this wall of just smell and then all these gnats all over the house. I don't want that. I want this to be as easy of a job as possible for her. And so I'm doing all this extra stuff just to make sure that her job is easy, because I don't want her to ever go, okay, this is too much, I don't want to do it, and then I don't have anybody to take care of the cats. All right. Oh, and before I leave tonight, I will go through and I will scoop all the boxes, get all the solids out, and I will probably be doing one more layer of PDZ on top right before I leave. Tiny Fairy, who knows all 18 cats' names? Mary Miles might want to use the boxes right away after the clean and change. Oh yeah, mine are the same way. I need to go back and watch videos to catch pointers and products to help me with the care of my gang. Yeah, I don't have an extensive list. I don't have an extensive list of like review things, but mostly my review stuff is going to be on litter and ways to keep that clean, because I think that's my biggest struggle in my house with my crew, is just making sure that the litter is always kept up on, and finding ways to make it easier for me and happier for them. Eunice, what back room are there plants in there? Is there a drain that rarely gets used? Actually, Eunice, there's not. I'm going to take you guys back there with me in a few minutes, and oh God, I'm losing my train of thought. Listen, the heat is boiling my brain. But I'm going to take you back there with me in a few minutes, and I'll show you what the back room is. It's basically Eunice, it's basically the mud room. It's where my dryer is, and there's 2 litter boxes back there. But like I said, it's not any different than out. I don't understand. No, there's not a drain. I mean, there is that little pipe that you would hook a washer up to, but number one, the water is turned off back there, so there's no water source. And the drain, I don't have a washing machine back there right now. So yeah. You should make a challenge name game, right? I know their names, but I confuse some of them, like Oswald and Sherlock. Yeah, I know a lot of people do. Yes, litter, fleas, and cat hair. Oh, yeah. Listen, I have a flea video. I have litter videos, and nope, no sewer vent, Mary Miles. Nope. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys. Actually, you know what? If you want to know all the ins and outs of that room, a couple weekends ago, me and Diana actually went through and we pulled everything out of that room, because we did like a back room makeover. I replaced the litter boxes with new litter boxes and all that fun stuff. And so actually you get a really good look at what's back there. So if you really want to know what's back there, you can actually look at that video and see. I honestly can't figure out what it is about that back room that is different than up here. That is a drain, and if the water in the P-trap dries up, then that drain flies will get in the house. Huh. Okay, so I'm going to guess that means that since I don't have a washer and I never use that pipe, there's a good chance. You know what? Well, Eunice, you're a genius. You're honestly a genius. I never thought of that. I don't ever use that water source or that pipe because of the fact that that I don't have a washer. So you are 100% maybe right about that P-trap for that pipe, because it's the pipe that usually you'd put the drain hoses in from the washer, so that when the washer drains, it can go straight into that pipe. So I don't know if that has a P-trap. That one right there. I don't know. Listen, you guys, plumbing, not my thing, not my bag. I don't know, guys. But you know what? That's a good point, Eunice. That's actually genius. I never thought of that. So that might be a very, very good explanation. Because that's honestly the only thing. I mean, now that you mention that, that's the only thing that would make sense, I guess. So genius, Eunice. Look at genius. Dared be different. How do your cats react when you're away? Most of mine are okay when my husband goes on a trip, except for ones really miss him. I play videos of my husband for her to keep her calm. Oh my God, that's so cute. So my cats are pretty good about it. Like I said, Sue's here. She takes care of the house and the cats. She doesn't. I always ask her, are the cats okay? Blah, blah, blah. Are they doing okay? They eat just fine. They do just fine. Amber, just because her and Sadie have not been getting along lately. I don't know why this happened. Ever since Sadie got fixed and Amber got her teeth removed, they've been kind of like, they've been just antagonizing each other. And so it doesn't happen all the time, but they've just been antagonizing each other kind of often. So I'm taking Amber with me just to avoid that because I'm, again, making this as easy as possible on Sue so she doesn't have to deal with a bunch of problems. And the last thing I want is for Sue to get back here from work one day and find that one of them has been injured by another one. So, yeah. So I'm going to take Amber with just to avoid that situation. I don't think it would happen, but I don't want to take that chance. But she's kind of become like a little work mascot. She kind of comes with us lately just because she was having a problem eating, and so we took her with. And now we're just going to take her with. Yeah. She likes it. She likes going with us. She loves it. She absolutely loves going to the hotel. She loves hanging out with mom on one-on-one time just by herself. So, yeah. But as far as everybody else is concerned, they all seem to be okay. They seem to be just fine while I'm gone, which kind of hurts my heart because I'm like, really, you guys don't miss me at all? Moira, have you have to dash now? Honestly, Kim, I could do with you in my house. You are so arrive. Speak soon. Moira, thank you so much for coming in here and hanging out with us for a little while. I really appreciate you spending some of your day with us. Have a good one, hon. Okay, so I am going to take this bag out because 3 boxes in one bag is enough, and I don't want to overdo it so that I can't get the bag out of here. But that's how heavy 3 litter boxes worth of pine pellets are. It's literally nothing. So, but again, I don't want to take the chance of putting all of them in one and then, yeah, having it break. Wanda Wells, you stop that. Amber's not my favorite. You stop that right now. No. I don't have a favorite, you guys. No. Okay. So I need to go get another bag for this. Yeah, hold on, guys. See, this is the fun thing about live streams. When I've got to move everything, guys gotta just help me, just bear with me while I move everything, because I gotta relocate now. Don't worry, I will be taking you guys with me, I promise. Kitties are gonna run around over here. No, you guys are not running around. Okay, Sherlock, are you entertaining everybody while Mama's moving stuff? Huh? That's your job, buddy boy. That's your job. You gotta entertain everybody while Mama moves stuff. You're not gonna do that? You're just there? That's entertaining, isn't it? Sherlock, you're so cute, honey. Okay, let me just see what you guys are saying. Having multiple cats makes leaving for a vacation or work creates high anxiety. I have 13, and the stress before leaving is almost too much. Kim is doing such a good job for prepping for Sue. It is really tough. Let me just tell you, the first couple times after I moved down here, the first couple times I had to leave, I was a mess. I was an absolute mess. Yeah. I literally cried like uncontrollably because so I moved to Missouri and I don't know anybody, and now I have to have now granted, I think I've told this story before. My realtor is an amazing person. Not only did he make me buying my first house from 2 states away literally seamless, like I would buy another house from him before I would want to go buy a car. Okay, it was that easy. He made it that easy on me. Not only did he do all that, but after I moved down here, knowing I had no one to take care of the cats when we had to go out of town, he actually volunteered to do it. My realtor, everything was said and done. He wasn't making any money anymore. He wasn't nothing. The deal was already sealed. His job was literally done. But for the first couple months, he was coming over and taking care of my cats for me. Now, as much as that was great and everything, it still was a stressful thing for me because I'm like, I don't know anybody. And I mean, I knew my realtor, fairly well because we had really close contact and we worked really close together. But I still didn't know this person that well. So here I am trusting not only my whole house, my whole life, all my cats. I literally was stressed out. It was bad. But I've gotten better. I've gotten better over time. It still sucks, but I've gotten better over time. it's great that you're proactive and try to anticipate any issues that may arise and problem solve around it. I try really hard. Like I said, I don't ever want Sue to hate coming over and helping me. So yeah, I try to anticipate whatever problems I know I run into all week long and have to solve. I try to anticipate that stuff and go, okay, how can we make that not a problem while I'm gone? Because the last thing I need is for Sue to be calling me while I'm gone going, hey, this happened, blah, 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 and I don't know what to do about it. So I try to make everything literally as easy as possible for her. I worry more about the caretaker than the cats. Most people can't handle it. Cats can overwhelm when hungry. And they can. You're absolutely right, Lizzie. Yeah. I worry about them not eating or getting depressed. But again, it's gotten better over time. My cats are pretty good about it. Nobody seems to have any problems. Then we do take Amber with us. But yeah, they seem to handle it really well. And like I said, Sue is amazing. Sue is absolutely amazing. She loves my cats. She loves all animals. She is as much of an animal lover as all of us. So I know that I know when I walk out that door that Sue would never let anything happen to my cats. Like, put it this way. I know that let's just say, this is literally how much I trust Sue. If, God forbid, there was a fire in the house, Sue would run into a burning building to save my cats. And I know that. I can promise you. She would literally put her life on the line and run into a burning building to save my cats. And I 100% know that, which is why it's a little less stressful. I can't wait till this channel grows to the point you don't have to work outside anymore. Listen, Tiny Fairy, from your lips to God's ears, man. Seriously. That would be so amazing to not have to go out of town. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. I don't care how big this channel gets. I will tell you this. I will never stop doing inventory. I really won't. It's literally a passion. I love that job. That job is just, I knew the first time I started doing that job, the first day I did it, I knew that's what I wanted to do with my life. I wanted to do inventory because it's such a great job. It's such a fun job. And there's just something in me that's just so attracted to it. And I love it. So even if this channel grew exponentially and I could just make this a full-time job, I would still do that at least part-time on the side. I wouldn't go out of town anymore, but I would still do it part-time on the side. I really would, because I love doing it. I love the clickety-clack, guys. Come on. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack. There's that little Neanderthal monkey in my brain that just loves the clickety-clack. You guys know that little monkey that's got the symbols that does this thing? That little monkey in my brain loves the clickety-clack. Okay, I'm going to set up my table out here so that you guys can see. No! Nope. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I forgot to put my phone on silent. I'm doing it right now. Sorry. My bad. Okay. All right. Silent. Here we go. All right. I'm going to get my table. I'm going to put it in the hallway. You guys will see it. Hang on. All right. Yeah, you guys ready to go for a walk with me? You guys ready to go for a walk with me? Yay! Hi, guys. Okay. So this is an extra step that we're going to do this morning that I don't normally do. But again, because I'm going out of town, I want to make sure that everything is as prepped and ready and clean and taken care of as possible. So one of the things I'm going to do today is I'm going to sweep down the stairs and I'm going to clean up the stairs real quick. Because trust me, these guys going up and down these stairs all the time, there's hairballs and then any sawdust that gets on their little paws from the litter boxes, because they have a bad habit of going from the litter boxes and then just going full speed out of the living room into the hallway and then up the stairs, and then like 3 of them go running up there at the same time. Remember, Kim, miracles are coming. Ginger, I love that. Don't forget to put tape over the drain. Which drain? The one in the back room? Eunice, when we get in the back room, we're going to talk about this, okay? Let's do the stairs, and then when we get in the back room, we're going to talk about this because I'm listening to you. I am listening to you 100% because you thought of something that I never would have thought of. And you're a genius, and I so appreciate it. So here's my little rug. Now this rug, listen, this is not, I found this at a thrift store one time. So for those of you, this is so dirty right now, I can't believe I'm showing you this. I found this at a thrift store one day, and I thought it was so cute. And just so you know, it faded really bad at one point. So let me just tell you what I did. Why is it so dark if I faded so bad? Because I went and took ceramic paint. And I sat down one night, and I painstakingly went through and I recolored it with ceramic paint. and it holds up so good. Yeah. So this is my cat's little rug, but I thought it was really cute. I love it. Like I walked into the thrift store, I saw that rug, and I'm like, oh my God, somebody's speaking to me. Listen, I'm that person, you guys. I'm really that person. Okay, hang on. Keep talking amongst yourselves, guys. Don't worry about me. And you guys have no idea how many times I have literally been doing this. Went to step backwards, missed the step, and dang near went right down the steps backwards. I've done it so many times. Hi, Cuchillo. Run. And again, I just want to reiterate for you guys that for anybody, because I know somebody, I think it was Dee Bruce said that they were trying to get some inspiration or some motivation by watching me do this. I want to remind you guys that I know it's hard. I know it's hard to work through some things sometimes. I know that it's really hard to get through things like depression, which is something we've talked about because I've been struggling with that for a while. I'm hoping that this job, the new accounts and having more steady work is going to be, it's going to be really helpful with that. But when you're looking at your house and you got stuff to do, just take it easy on yourself, guys. Don't be too hard on yourself. Reward yourself for small things. Like I said before, I showed you guys this one day. Tiny Fairy, bye everyone. I have to go to work. Hope you guys have a great. Bye, Tiny Fairy. Have a good day, hon. Thank you so much for spending some of your morning with us. I really appreciate it. But I showed you guys in the video the last time we were in the kitchen. I have Twizzlers. Okay, I have Twizzlers, guys. And one of the things I do is I do small things. Have to go walk in the garden. Catch you all later. Talk later. All right, Jenna. Yay! Bye. Have fun walking in the garden. I know that's so much fun for you. But do small things and give yourself credit for it. I do little bitty tasks. Like I'll get the counter wiped off and I'm like, hey, I wiped off the counter. Good job, me. Grab a Twizzler. Woohoo! Just make sure you understand that you only have to do one little thing at a time. Just take it step by step and then just let the momentum carry you after that. If you can't find momentum after a couple small tasks, then just walk away from it for a little while. It's okay, guys. It really is. It really is okay. People get very caught up in other people's judgment, which is sad because nobody has a right to judge anybody. So just make sure you guys give yourself some credit, give yourself a break, and just reward yourself for small things. Take things on one little step at a time. It'll help. It does help. Now it helps me a lot. It might help you a little. It might help you a lot. It might not work for you at all. But if you're really dealing with something, please, guys, make sure you're talking to somebody. Please make sure you're talking to somebody and taking care of yourself because that is literally, you are the most important thing in the whole world. You really are. Don't let stress and stuff or outside influences, get you down. And if you are finding yourself getting overwhelmed by that stuff, really, please, you guys go talk to somebody, talk to a professional and make sure that you're okay. Because you know what? Here's the thing. Who in the world is going to take care of these guys if you're not there? Right? I love you. Sure. Okay, I'm going to run down the steps real quick with my mop, and then we will go into the back room. Eunice, we're going to go in the back room after this. We're going to talk about this. All right. What's that taste like? right, steps are done. Steps are done, guys. All right, I'm going to sweep up this pile real quick, put it in the garbage, and we're going to go into the back room, where Eunice is going to explain to me what we're doing back there. Yeah. All right, hold on, guys, because we got to move everything. Hold on. Watch out, guys. Watch out, babies. Watch out, the pumpkins. I know. It's so much fun, huh? You having fun? Check the battery on the laptop. Okay, we're doing good. All right. I'm going to bring you guys back, and then I'm going to come back and get the garbage can. All right. Oh, hi, Choo-Choo. All right, you guys. I'm going to set you guys right here. Tip this down so you can see. Here's my litter boxes right now. Oh, I'll be right back. All right. Here's my garbage can. Move this out of the way. Now, Eunice. Okay. I finally changed the flapper on the toilet. Bought it last week. Toilet running to refill was when it gets too low. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So, Eunice. Here's the pipe I'm talking about. So there's obviously the hot and cold water. That's the pipe that you'd usually put the drain hoses in from the washing machine. So I'm assuming that P-trap is what you're talking about down here. If that dries out, is that what you mean? Because if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I will tape the top of this. If that you think that'll help. Listen, I'm willing to do anything to get rid of these dang things because they are very annoying and I hate them very much. Yeah. Okay. Oh. So let me know if that's what you mean, Eunice. All right, tip this down a little bit so we can have a good look at what we're doing. All right, let's get at this. We'll do little one first. Dump that one out. And this. Here's one. This is the big one. It's the big one. And again, all I'm doing is going through and getting some of the dust that's stuck in here out. You know, science and static electricity and all that fun stuff, you know. Okay. Broom. Where did I put the broom? There it is. Broom, yay. So, broom. So I know you guys can't see this, but I will tell you that even with the PDZ, there's still gnats in here, guys. There's still gnats. And right now they're going nuts over the stuff I just dumped in the litter or the garbage can. It doesn't matter. I can use PDZ, and you guys know, you guys are with me around this channel. You guys know how much I clean. I'm always cleaning. I'm always doing something. So it's not a matter of not cleaning. It's just, there's nothing you can do about it. No matter what you do, you're still going to have them. It's just a matter of how bad are they. Well, I would like them to go away completely. That's what I would like. To be quite honest, I would like them to go away altogether. Is that going to happen? Most likely not. Because it's just something that we deal with here. Yay! Not yay. Okay, so that's all taken care of now. So now, Eunice. Yes, sewer gas enter the house when the P-trap dries out. Fungus, gnats, drain flies breed in the pipe where the... Ooh. Are the concrete pans heavy? No, Ginger, they're not. I can do it 2 fingers. 2 fingers, I'm holding this. They're not heavy at all. They're really easy, they're really light. So yeah, so what you're saying is yes, I should top that off with tape. I will do that. Listen, I'm going to do it anyways, whether you say so or not, because if that's a thing, I'm seriously topping that off because I don't want that. I hate them. I hate them so much, and I don't want them in my house. All right. We got our PDZ now. I got to get scissors and cut open a new bag of pine pellets. Scissors, pine pellets. Okay, pine pellets. What was that? All right, I am going to mop this floor quick. And actually, I'm going to do the sides. For those of you that don't know, this is just, I'm going to reiterate this because this is for people that are new here. If you're wondering what this backsplash is on my walls, I had one of those the black metal garage shelves, and the frame broke in the move down here. So I was left with the shelving pieces. So what I did was I took my grinder and I cut them so that they fit the walls behind the litter boxes, so that the cats, when they're in the litter boxes, are not scratching up my walls. So that's what those are. Yay. Like I said before, the people that did this house before I bought it, they literally went through and did this in the cheapest way possible, using some of the cheapest material, including the cheapest, just most horrendous linoleum you could find. And so this linoleum is awful. I hate it. Maybe someday I'll replace this linoleum, but for right now, this is what I've got. There's one. 2. PDZ. Like I said before, you guys, I am using about twice as much PDZ as I would normally use, just because, like I said, I'm going out of town, and we're making this Sue-friendly. That's what we're doing. We're making this whole situation Sue-friendly. Are those colors? Okay, just making sure I'm not missing anybody's comments. I'm using about twice as much pine pellets as I usually would too. My coffee is in the living room, so I'm getting this done so I can go out there and read my coffee again. give you an idea, of how many pine pellets I'm using, between the bag that I emptied and the bag that I'm doing right now, I am using probably the equivalent of one whole bag of pine pellets on this change out right now. Whereas normally I might use a quarter of a bag, but like I said, we're making this so that Sue doesn't have to do as much work or worry about things. Okay, there we go. And that's all done. Yay! I am going to take this bag out because I don't need any more attraction for the gnats than I already have. So we will be removing this and taking this outside as well. All right. All right, guys. Litter boxes done. Let's go back out in the living room. It's so hot. It is so hot, you guys. I'm sweating so badly right now. Oh, my coffee. Yay. Something to drink. All right. Excuse me, Oswald. Okay. Okay. Yay. Oh, Eunice, make sure you take the used litter out of the house when you finish all the boxes, as the gnats can still get in the car. Yes, exactly. That's what I like you just saw me do. Listen, great minds. No more gnats. I got distracted and didn't come back. ADHD sucks. Hey, Amber, I'm with you, man. I have the same problem sometimes. I'll be right back with something. If you go back and watch some of my videos, especially the live streams, I will start a story and then somebody will say something in chat and I will get distracted by that. So I'll tell half the story and forget to finish it. So you know what I have to do? After live streams, I have to go back and rewatch them. And if I notice that I started a story and didn't finish it, I will make a note of that so that next time I go live or whatever, I can finish the story. Look at you guys. Look at that. See that sweat line? See the sweat line right here? Yeah. It's no joke. I know you can't see it, but I am literally dripping in sweat. Yeah. You guys, I have some picky cats. Not all of them. Yeah, like I said, so the pine pellets, it's a great idea, and I wish everybody could use them. Kelly, here, I just put my babies to bed. It's after midnight here. I got here. Yay. Karen, how are you doing, hon? I'm so glad you got in here for a second. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I can't believe it's midnight there. That's crazy to think about. But yeah, it'd be great if owl cats would take the pine pellets because they are so much easier. They are so much less expensive. They are so awesome. So, but unfortunately you can't. But you can use the PDZ, guys. So even if you can't use the pine pellets, at least you can use the PDZ. That one I do not know of, and I have not found anything that indicates that any cats have any kind of adversities to that, because it is an all-natural thing. Take a breather. Oh, listen, you gotta tell me twice. Bruce, depending on how many you have, you might try some with pine pellets and also some regular litter boxes. That's actually not a bad idea, Chris. Very good idea. If you have, depending on how many you have, yeah, you could always do one or two litter boxes that have Mittens. You can jump over. No, jump over. Don't walk on the litter box. Not the litter box. Don't walk on the laptop. Here, Mittens, do you want to come over here? I'll help you. There you go. Now are you happy now? Okay, don't walk on the litter box or the laptop. My God. But yeah, you might want to try doing one litter box with all pine pellets and then the other ones with regular litter. That's not a bad idea. That's actually a really good idea. And I do that on my live streams too. I'm trying to get back at that. Reminding myself to care. I know, right? Steph and my two cats, good morning. My cats are bugging for food this morning. I am not getting up yet. Don't listen. Take your time, man. The pine pellets are are not cheap when they call them cat litter. Horse bedding pellets are cheap, and our pine pellets seems everything called cat litter these days is overpriced. Yes, honey, you gotta stop with the laptop. I might save some funds as it all adds up. I have a large crew also. Yeah, I'm like I said, you guys, because I'm not going to take credit for something that's not mine. I was not the genius that thought of the pine pellets up until I don't know, shortly after I started the channel. I'd been using the clay litter the entire time I had cats. I've always used the clay litter because I didn't know there was an option. I literally didn't. Listen, I'm not a research person. I'm not. I'm not. I've told you guys that before. I'm not a research person. I'm not the coupon clipper. I'm not the extreme couponer. I'm just not that person. I'm not. I'll be the first to admit it. So when I started this channel and shortly after that, somebody had told me about the pine pellets, I was like, wait a minute, what? Wait a minute, let me just try this. Let me just see how this works. So when I got the pine pellets, I brought them home, and what I did was because I still had a box of regular litter left, so I would just add some pine pellets to the litter, and I told you about the pine pellets. Eunice, yeah, I have no doubt. I believe you. I so believe you. And then somebody told me about the PDZ, and then that just, now my life is so much easier. So I owe this community everything when it comes to that. But I took the pine pellets and I just put a little bit of pine pellets in with litter, and then I was slowly, gradually minimizing the litter and increasing the pine pellets until the litter was all gone and it was just pine pellets. So yeah, I'd love to take credit for that, but I can't. I used to love the corn litter, but the bag started coming to me 1/3 full of dust. I just went back to clay litter. I love the natural stuff better. Corn litter. See, I haven't tried corn litter. I know that Wanda uses the grass seed litter, which works really well for her, and I think it's really cool. I've never tried the corn pellets. I have not noticed. God, cat hair. I'm sweating so bad. Cat hair is just literally like flying through the air and just going. Stop. There's one I can. You know when you get hair on your nose and you can see it flapping around in the wind. I can see it. I have not gotten a single bag of pine pellets that was like a bunch of dust. They don't turn into dust. And here's the thing. Even if the pine pellets had a bunch of dust in the bottom, it doesn't matter because that's what's going to happen to them anyways. When you put them in the litter box and the cat starts scratching at them, it turns it into sawdust. So it's absolutely fine. So yeah, no big either. But so just to give you guys an idea of what I have to do now for the rest of the day. You ready for this list? Oh God, it's gonna be a long day. So after I'm done with the live stream, I still need to finish sweeping and mopping the floors. I have to clean up the kitchen. I have to clean up my room, sweep and mop in there as well. Then I have to sort my laundry. I have to go run to the laundromat, wash my laundry, bring it back here, throw it in the dryer. I might actually just do it at the laundromat because I don't know that I want the dryer running right now. It's going to make it hot in the house. So I might just dry the stuff, just wash it and dry it at the laundromat, just so I don't have to heat up the house anymore. So I've got to do the laundry. And then as soon as all that's done, then I have to actually pack everything. And then I have to make sure. So here's what I do. I top off all the bowls. I go through and I literally fill every bowl to the brim in the whole house. And I have 25 bowls. There's 19 cats, but there's 25 bowls. I will top off all of those. I will go through and I will scrub and fill all the water bowls. I got to turn off the fountains though, because Sue only comes by. She only comes by at night when she's off work. So she's got the house at night. So I don't want to take the chance of a fountain running out during the day while she's at work. And she can, and then the motor gets burnt out. So I just unplug the fountains while I'm gone and just leave them as bowls. Just something I have to do. Again, making it as easy as possible. I don't want her stressing about anything. I don't want her to have to worry about something getting broken while I'm gone because I know how she is. She'll feel really bad, even though it's not her fault. But so I'll scrub and I'll fill all the water bowls, fill all the food bowls, and then I still have to pack up the car, go pick up Diana, and drive the 2 hours out to Kansas City today. Yep. Oh my God. It's gonna be a long day. I am actually looking forward to just getting to the hotel tonight. Oh yeah, and I have to pack up Amber's stuff. And I have to get Amber packed up too. But no, I'm actually looking forward to getting to the hotel tonight and just going, okay, it's all done. I can breathe, I can rest, I can relax, and then go to work for the rest of the week. Which, I mean, I love my job, so it's okay. Another less expensive litter option is fine pine shavings, like for hand. I was actually was wondering about that. Yeah. Where does Amber have to go? Amber goes with us on this trip. She goes out to Kansas. She goes on the work trip with us because we have a hotel for the whole week. So she just hangs out in the hotel room during the day while we're gone, which is why this is it is getting out for a little bit. Yeah, it is. But we have, so that's why, yeah, it is nice to get out for a little bit. It really is. It really is. But that's why we're leaving tonight. So normally I would leave tomorrow morning. I would just get up a little bit earlier because I'm a morning person anyway. So it doesn't bother me to get up at 4:00 in the morning, leave at 5, and then get out there. But since we're bringing Amber with, I want to go out tonight so we get into the hotel room because otherwise she'd have to sit in the car. I mean, obviously I'm going to leave I would leave my car running with the AC on all day, but I don't want her to have to sit in the car while we're working, even with the AC on. I don't want to do that to her. So that's why we're leaving tonight so we can get into the hotel room, get her settled into the hotel room, and there's none of that. We don't have to worry about her. And then on Saturday when we're ready to leave, what I will usually do, because if you ask at the front desk, I've found, if you ask at the front desk, even though they have an 11 o'clock, they have 11 o'clock checkout time. If you ask at the front desk, they will usually let you check out at 2 o'clock because they have, it's a 3 o'clock check-in. So they will just take, if there's not too many people asking to check out at 2 o'clock, they usually will just put your room on the end of the list to be cleaned so that it's the last room to get cleaned, right? So that you can check out at 2. Most of them will do that and let you do it for free. Sometimes they'll ask for an extra fee of like, $25 to $50 depending, but it's worth it to me. So I always ask them, hey, can we have a late checkout? 2 o'clock. Because that way, on the last day of work, we can still go to work, get work done, and then go pick up Amber from the hotel. So, yeah. And yeah, that's the thing. People don't realize that you can get a late checkout, and they'll usually work with you, especially if you're like the only one in the hotel asking for a late checkout. They usually are not going to charge you. They don't care. They're like, yeah, sure. And if I go up I've found that if I go up to the front desk and say, hey, because they know I have a pet, obviously I've paid the pet fee. If I say, hey, I've got to go to work, and I don't want my cat sitting in a car while I'm at work today, can I get a late checkout? Is there any fee for that? They're usually, all the hotels that we've ever been to have always been really super nice. Unless there's a strict policy, they've always been super nice and been like, yeah, no problem. So on Saturday, we'll just get a late checkout, and Amber will stay in the hotel room nice and cool and just kick back. And then when we're done with work, because that day we're usually done between noon and 1, we'll get done and we'll run back to the hotel, pick up Amber, and head home. Yep. My goodness. I use recycled paper pellets and clumping litter. I also turn off fountains when I'm not home. Yeah, Karen, I hate to turn them off because they like them. But yeah, I don't want the motors to burn out. And when Sue's got to work all day, it's different when I'm home because I can keep up on these things, actively all day long. But when I'm not here, again, this boils down to making Sue's job as easy as possible. It is already difficult for somebody that doesn't do this every day to come in and take care of a home and 19 cats. That's a lot of stress on Sue. And I do not want that to be any more stressful than it already is. So I try to do this. That's why I'm going through and doing all this. I'm doing the extra steps with the litter boxes. I'm doing the extra steps cleaning the house, making sure that she knows. I always put like the water refill container because I don't want her to have to like here's the thing. I can run around the house, collect up the water things, bring them out to the kitchen, fill them up, and then bring them back because I do that all the time. But I also have a pitcher, and I try to make sure that the pitcher is sitting there so that she can just fill the pitcher, and then she can just walk around the house and fill water bowls that way because it's easier for her. Here, Pat. Thank you. She dumped over it. I also have bowls of water too, in case. No, and I do. I have the 2 big ones in the living room. I have the fountain one in the front room, plus a little one And then I have the fountain one in the kitchen. I also have extra little bowls that I will put water in, like on the counter and stuff, so that they have those. But yeah, so I make sure that everybody has. I just do extra things, like I said. Make sure all the bowls are food. Like, it's the only time the cats actually get the free feed. And I say that because, hi Teresa, I had the gnats last year too, even with clumping litter, my blind cat. The gnats are bad. I hate them. Kim, how many days will you both be gone? We are leaving tonight and we will be back on Saturday. So Stu's got the house for a whole, 5 days? Yeah. What was I saying? What was I saying, guys? I don't remember now. See what happens? My brain just goes, bye. No, I don't remember. I guess it wasn't that important. Maybe. I don't know, guys. Oh, yeah, you're talking about the net. Yeah, the net. My blind cat hates the pellets. I'm going to try the shredded pine. That might work I hope it does work for you, Teresa. Please let us know. Definitely let us know. Because, if that's something that works, definitely great information to share with other people so that they know what's something they can try. Give them some options. Heck, I wouldn't know half the things I know right now if it wasn't for you guys sharing information. You guys are awesome. You guys are fantastic, guys. But yeah, and don't worry, I'm gonna do videos from the road trip. Yeah, I'll do some videos, me and Diana. Does work pay for the hotel? Oh yes. The work pays for hotel. Work pays for all of our meals. Work pays for our gas, and pays us for all the time we're in the car too. Heike, remember to drive safely. I will. I promise I will. Lisa Marie's blonde hair. I love that. Hello, everyone. Hi, Lisa Marie. How you doing, hon? I have to have a safe trip. Thank you, Amber. I appreciate it. Tell your kitties I said hi. Tell her we said, I don't know. I have 16 cats. Just finished up dumping all 7 boxes. Listen, I just got done with all that too. So you're in a good place. So for those of you that missed it, I got the vinegar, guys. Look, I got the vinegar, guys. I remembered the vinegar, guys. I did. Milo took a short walk this morning, so I made it back. Jenna. Yay, Jenna's back. So yeah, so I will have some videos from the road. We'll I'll probably do at least one live stream after work one day. I think because we're gonna have to go. Listen, we're gonna have to stop at Home Depot. Why? Because I always look for any reason to stop at Home Depot. I'm gonna get another. Crossroads are usually dangerous. What do you mean crossroads? What do you mean by crossroads, hon? I'm so proud of you for remembering the vinegar. I know, Ginger. I did. I remembered. Yay, me. Yeah, I always look for any reason to go to Home Depot. And so we're going to go to Home Depot and get a litter box because I'm trying to get one. I'll get a new one for Amber while we're there. And not only that, but we can always use another litter box around the house. So it's not like it's a waste. So maybe we'll do a live stream. I don't know, either tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, probably tomorrow. Tomorrow night. We'll probably do a live stream tomorrow night. We'll depending on what time we get back to the hotel, we'll go to Home Depot and get I forgot what was vinegar for cleaning. Because remember, Cam, I was cleaning with the water and bleach mixture, and everybody said no, use vinegar, and I keep forgetting to get those. So yeah. Saturday, one driver told me store chasers. Oh, no, don't worry. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna live stream while we're driving. So. Oh, but yeah, so I got the vinegar for cleaning the floors instead of using the bleach, and I kept forgetting about it, and everybody kept yelling at me for it. And yeah, I now have 28 litter boxes. My goodness, Karen, you're a beast. You are an absolute beast. Wish I knew how to do an Australian accent. I would do an Australian accent for you, but I would just absolutely make an ass out of myself right now if I did. So I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. But Amber, you want to say hi? Ma, you want to say hi? Come here, pretty girl. Come here, my pretty girl. Here's our little road kitty. Here's our little road kitty. Here's our little road kitty. Yeah, she's our little roadie. Are you our little roadie? Yes, you are. She's a little road kitty. She loves going with mom. Yes, he does. Yes, he does, huh? Yes, he does. City girl. I know. So, for those of you that haven't seen it, hang on. Get this. Okay. So I always take Amber in like a big crate, but the thing is when we're in the crate, when we're in the car, she sits in my lap or she snuggles up with Diana. She doesn't like being in the crate, and I don't make her be in the crate in the car. Because she's really good. She's not one of those cats that bounces around. She doesn't jump up on the dashboard. She's, like I said, she's a really good car kitty. She is awesome in the car. So she like I said, either crawls up in my lap and just goes to sleep, or she crawls over in Diana's lap and goes to sleep. Otherwise, she jumps into the back seat and she just curls up and she just wants to be just, on her own. But I bought one of these because I found it at Big Lots one day for $20. I was like, hey, it's a backpack, guys. Look, it's a kitty backpack. Of course, I use it for a front pack because I don't like the idea of the kitty being on my back. But it's a front pack, and the kitty goes inside here, and it's perfect size for Amber. So we're gonna take this with, because the only time she's actually gonna be in here is basically just when we're going from the car into the hotel or the hotel into the car. That's the only time we have to transport her. But yeah, look, I got a little. It's so cute. I'm so excited about it. Barbara, good morning, everyone. Hi, Barbara. How you doing? Hi, glad you're in here. I thought came out a lot, right? I choose to have fewer boxes, but it's a full-time job in itself. Teresa, listen, I'm with you on that. Like, I could probably find a way to maneuver, like 15 boxes in here if I really wanted to. But that is so much more work than I'm willing to put into the boxes. And it takes up so much space. I mean, lately, my whole house would be nothing but litter boxes. And here's my thing. I don't want my house to be a litter box, which is why I clean my house like I do, why I handle my litter boxes the way I do, because I did not spend, a couple $100,000 to have a giant litter box. I didn't. I want a home for me and my cats and happiness. And so, and yes, it is pink, Cam. I saw it and I was like, oh my God. I really did that in the story. You should have seen me. Diana will tell you about it. But yeah, I did not spend a couple $100,000 on a giant litter box. So when somebody comes in and goes, oh, I bet your house smells like a litter box. Dude, I didn't spend a couple $100,000 to live in a giant litter box. What do you think? I'm crazy? Well, I mean, don't answer that, guys. Don't answer that. Never mind. That was a dumb question. But you know what I mean? When you have an investment of a couple $100,000, I don't understand people that don't meticulously take care of that. My house is not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but it's an investment of a couple $100,000. I'm not allowing this to go to just go to pot. I'm not. I take care of my house, and do I want it to smell like a giant litter box? No. I don't understand anybody that can live like that. I don't understand anybody that can live in a house that literally smells like a litter box. I don't. So that's why I always think I always chuckle when somebody goes, I bet your house smells like a litter box. No, it doesn't. It doesn't, because I don't want to smell that either. That's an awful smell. I would love to hear my accent. It's half Scottish and Aussie. Okay, then I am seriously not doing your accent, Karen, because I can't do Scottish. I can't. No way. And I'm not going to try to combine Scottish and Aussie. Nope. I can't. No. I have 3 litter boxes inside in one of the porch. I love that carrier. Isn't it cute, Jenna? I love it so much. I have a kitty who loves to travel too. And it's funny because a lot of cats don't necessarily like traveling. They're not a travel thing. They're not a travel species. But yeah, I've got a couple that are really good in the car, and then I've got most of them that are like, no, you can't. God, you should see Bagheera. If I take him with me, the minute we start driving, he turns into Cujo. And when I say he turns into Cujo, I mean he starts foaming at the mouth because his stress level just skyrockets so quickly that just foam starts pouring out of his mouth. It's insane. The first time I put him in the car and that happened, I was like, what is happening? He literally was so stressed out by it that I was like, okay, we're not doing that anymore. But yeah, most of them won't ride in the car very nicely, but Amber is a really good car kitty. I feed my cats the raw food diet, and you can't tell I even own cats. It's worth the extra moolah. Really? Okay, so I don't know. Did you say how many cats you have? You probably did, and I listen, Lisa, let's just tell you something. In case you're new here, my brain shot. So you can tell me something, and 2 seconds later, I will forget, and it's not because you're not important. It's because my brain is that way. So okay, you have two. Okay, so you have two. So that's okay. So my question is, how financially like effective is that when you have 19? Is that really like, is that, because I've never priced out raw food. I don't know how much that stuff costs. I'm just curious. I wonder if Milo would travel with me, but I wouldn't want to leave his brother without him. They are bonded, and I fear would miss one another too much. Are any of your kitties bonded like that, Kim? Sadie and Chewy. I think if I tried to like take Sadie with me and leave Chewy behind, I think Chewy and Sadie would be very upset. I think that's the only two that would really like miss each other if I took them away from each other. Yeah. Yeah, I can't barely afford it for two. Okay, that's what I was kind of curious about, because I mean, I don't know. I've never bought it. I had a man come here to appraise the house for insurance. He didn't even know I had cats till I told him no smell. He said, that's awesome. And that's what I mean. It is doable, guys. It is. So anybody that tries to tell me that, oh, there's no way you can have that many cats. Not one person is not capable of. Listen, no, you're not capable. Okay, that's fine. And I'm not saying that's not a bad thing for you. If you're not capable of taking care of 19 cats in your home effectively, that's fine. But that does not mean that nobody is capable of it. So just keep your judgment to yourself. Now, until you've walked a step in my house, you got no right telling me what my house smells like, and you don't know me. You don't know me. And for those of you that have been around the channel, you've heard my story and everything else, y'all know. Don't tell me I'm not capable of something, because you don't know what I'm capable of. You don't know. No. I know, Teresa. That's what I'm saying. I cringe when I see cat hoarders' houses with poop all over the floor. Can't imagine. I don't. And I know, listen, I know that there is an amount of depression, there's an amount of ADHD, and there's an amount of mental health disorder that goes along with that. I'm not saying, but there are also people that are just, I don't know, they just don't. I know, I don't know. It's hard for me to understand, because I'm not that person. I'm not saying that these people are horrible people, but I'm saying I don't understand how somebody can look past that, because that ammonia smell alone is so strong. That would have been my guess, Kim, Sadie, and Chewy. Yeah, that's the only ones I can think of that would be like bothered by missing the other one. But it's so strong. I don't understand how anybody can walk into their house and not just get hit so hard. And I know that there's an amount of like nose blindness that you go through if you're in that, but if you have to leave the house and then come back, I don't understand how anybody can live in that. It's so strong and it's so unhealthy. Yeah. Tell them, Kim. That's right. Don't you talk to me. Don't you judge me. Like, okay, so we just had actually, you know what? Let me see if I can find it real quick. I think I'm trying to remember what video it was of mine. But somebody just jumped into one of my videos and made a long comment that I was gonna respond to, and then I decided that I'm not gonna respond to it because I just don't care enough to respond to it. It really doesn't affect me as much as they think it does. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Where is it? They might have taken it down themselves. I don't know. Found it. Okay. So now you guys know that I have gone through, as you guys know, I went to college, got an associate's degree in paralegal. Now, am I a lawyer? No. But I went to college and I have an associate's degree in paralegal. So I'm familiar with the law, how the laws read, and how they're interpreted by the courts. Okay, let's just start there. This person literally got in here and said this. I'm going to read this to you. 18 cats is legally considered hoarding. You're going to love this, guys. Cats need a bare minimum of 20 minutes one-on-one time per day for mental health and well-being. I don't know who did that study that found out that cats need 20 minutes of one-on-one time. I don't know who did that study or who asked the cats or what cat answered that question, how they did that test. Were they filling out a little bubble form? I mean, what were they doing? This equates to 6 active hours of one-on-one time per day, 42 hours per week, not including feeding, cat boxes, etc. I understand you might love cats, but this is out of control. You need to think about the stress they are under. Stalking is intrusive, not friendly behavior, and causes cats to isolate and have mental health problems. If you had 3 cats needing medical care and vet appointments, you'd have to pick and choose. There's no way a typical income could afford that. I know you're beyond maxed out. Think about their health before your own personal wants. You guys hear all that? I'm just letting you guys let that resonate for a minute. So TB Almu, whatever the hell your name is, here's some education for you. Ready for some up close and personal? And actually, just so you don't have to take my word for it, let me just pull this up one more time. Okay? Let's do this. Don't worry, guys. I got this. I know, right, Cam? I just pulled up the legal definition of hoarding. Are you ready for this? I know some of you guys, I'm really sorry that you guys have to, I'm not wasting my time on haters, but I just want to make sure that this little smarty pants gets schooled. Ready for this, guys? Join with me. Animal hoarding is when someone has too many animals and can't provide them with the minimum standard of care. These standards include nutrition, sanitation, shelter, veterinary care, and socialization. Let's just start there, okay? Nutrition. My cats are fed and fed very well. If you've ever seen my cats, which I'm assuming you haven't because you're a judgmental ass, and you've only seen 5 seconds of a video and went, oh my God, I've got to get in here and be the smartest person in the whole world, when actually you sound like an ass. Sanitation, as you clearly see this morning by what I just did, I think no further words need to be spoken about that part. Shelter, got it. Veterinary care, again, if you've watched my videos and you've done your homework before you open your stupid mouth, you'd know that I actually have a video where I open up my folder. My big ass folder of all my cats' medical bills that I have covered over the years. And socialization. Got it. Animal hoarders may also fail to notice the animal's declining conditions such as disease, starvation, or death. None of which are taking place in my house. Again, all these things, you could have saved yourself from sounding like a self-righteous, stupid asshole had you just taken 2 seconds to watch more than 5 seconds of one of my videos, or even better yet, just looked at the name of my channel and went, oh my God, she's got 18 cats, because you know what? Your comment said, 18 cats is too many. I have 19. Take that. Run and tell that. So, don't worry about me, boo. I got me. Yeah. Bye, Karen. Oh my God, I'm sorry I missed that. I was too busy going on a rant. I have Asher, the driver cat. My grandson started calling him that because he has loved car rides even as a young kid, and we took it from Tunsis, the driving cat from SNL. That's so cute. I love that. Does Amber try to drive? She doesn't. She doesn't like driving. She just likes riding. Yeah. Oh boy, if you don't know, you don't know. Wow, what's an extra? Yeah, I know. I think that's for kittens, and I did do that, but now they have a social life and want out during the day. How horrible. Don't waste time on haters. Deep Roots, don't worry. I'm not wasting time. I feel like that was time well spent because once again, somebody is jumping in here and just You can tell by their comment, oh, you have 18 cats is too many. Well, good thing I don't have 18. I have 19. And if you actually watch my videos, you'd know that. But you're too stupid. And yep, it really irritates me. And I'm going to call them out the way I see it. I have 20 between indoor and rescues and the outdoor cats. They're all pretty happy and they're grateful for the love and care. Do you guys tell me, listen, and here, you guys should know by now, if you guys think that I'm wrong about something, tell me, because I will be the first one to say, you know what, that's fair. That's fair. You guys come at me with something that you constructive criticism, I will always listen. I always have. And when I'm wrong about something, I have come back to you guys and said, hey, guess what? I said something the other day that was wrong and I want to correct it because I don't want you guys to have misinformation. So I did some digging. Here's the actual, the reality of it. Sorry about that. Forgive me. And you guys are great, right? So I have no problem with constructive criticism. Do you see any of my cats declining in health? They have no socialization. They're not happy. They're miserable. They're just wasting away. No. And if you guys, and here's the thing, if you guys ever notice something like that with my cats and I'm just completely oblivious to it, do me a favor, care about my cats enough to bring it to my attention. I would appreciate that. I will never have a problem with somebody caring about my cats. I have a problem with stupid people that run their stupid mouths without knowing what they're talking about. So hopefully that person was, hopefully that person is like a lurker and jumped in here and heard all that. Kiss my kitten loving ass and have a nice day. But thanks for the watch time and thanks for the, yeah, that's how I feel about that. What about feral cats who live in commune? They're fine without 6. Listen, no, Lisa, listen to that person. They're going to tell you all about it. Feral cats, if you don't have one-on-one time, then they're not really, they're miserable. Shut up. You make a very good point, Lisa. I love you guys. Teddy, Freddie, Mercury, and Bono. I had to jump in again. What a drip cats come from when they want. That's all that matters. Good on you, Kim. It's not hoarding when you can provide it. And that's what I wanted to point out. So the legal definition of cat hoarding, if you have one cat, listen, the legal definition of cat hoarding or animal hoarding, if you have one animal and you can't provide those basic necessities for them, that's hoarding. One animal is hoarding. As long as you can provide all of those things to all of the animals you have, it's not hoarding. You're actually caring for those animals. Now, at some point, if I couldn't take care of these guys, yeah, then it'd be hoarding. Don't antagonize the trolls. Believe me, other YouTube channels are going through some really hateful stuff. And I know, and Eunice, that's my way of saying, guess what? I don't care. You're stupid. They can go on a mission. Eunice, they can. Listen, Eunice, please, you got to understand who I am. They can do whatever they want. They are not going to be the thing that takes me out in the end. I'm a lot stronger than that. Let them. And again, Eunice, I know what you're saying. I know what you're getting at. I know that part of your concern probably comes into, oh, well, what if somebody calls on you? They can call. I have said this before and I will say it again. There have been things that have come up like Marcel stuck in the wall. I had to have the fire department come here. The fire department had to come into my house, locate my cat in a wall right after I moved here. The fire department had to come into my house. Are you hearing what I'm saying? The fire department, the authorities came into my home, saw all my cats, helped me locate one that got stuck in a wall because we had just moved in here and I didn't know that there was an access panel upstairs yet because I had just moved in. I have had situations that have come up where I've had to have a police officer come here, not for anything I've done, but for something somebody else had done. And they needed to come speak with me. Came in the house. Oswald climbed that officer to get onto his shoulders. So I have had the local authorities here in my house. They are aware of my cats. So if anybody wants to threaten me with, we're going to call the authorities, go ahead. They've been here. They know about my cats. My cats don't go outside. Therefore, they're not a nuisance. They don't bother anybody. My house is well cared for. They are not going to do anything to me. I have talked to them. And here's the other thing that people don't realize. When you are on YouTube and you start getting a bigger following, which we are starting to get bigger and bigger, one of the things that they suggest you do is you contact your local authorities, let them know what you do, because there is such a huge, just vast amount of just trash dumpster fire people out there that want to dox people and cause problems for them. They tell you that one of the smart things to do is contact your local authorities, make sure that they understand that you are on YouTube and blah, 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 so that they can have a little bit of awareness of your situation. Guess what? I've done that. I have been in contact with my local authorities. I have been in contact with the local police department. They're aware that I run a YouTube channel out of my house. They're aware of that because there are dumpster fire people out there that want to try to cause problems and dox people that are in a position like this. So, like I said, bring it. I have been through so much crap in my life by so many people that if some anonymous person on YouTube thinks they're going to be the thing that takes me out in this world, I got news for you. No. Yeah, no, it's not going to happen that way. And I love you, Eunice, for being so concerned. I just want you to understand that I am a lot stronger person than that. Yeah. People make me sick. I live at the vets. I was at Ben's yesterday getting kittens checked. My cats know about. Yeah, exactly. Karen has tons of cats, and she takes very good care of them. We have your back, Kim. You do a lot more for your cats than a lot of single cat owners. Like I said, I've met people that are like, I need to find a home for my cat. Why? I can't afford it. How many cats do you have? One. What? Okay. Some people are judgmental and just don't care. And Cam jumps in here with the gifted membership, and Bruce Smith got it. Thank you so much, Cam. That's so awesome. Oh, I'm now going to go have to say bye. Bye, Karen. Hi, Sherlock. No. If Kim goes down, we riot. Bye, Karen. Have a lovely, lovely rest of your night, honey. I know it's like midnight there. Oh my God, you guys are so funny. No, that one was just, I got in a lot of little comments here or there, but never one so just in depth that I'm just like, you know what? Yep. A channel I watched bought a house, first time home buyers. Now the stalker troll contacted the city. All the building on the property never permitted. They have to tear down Eunice, to put your mind at ease for that. The person that actually owned this house prior to me was a real estate agent. She bought the house, she fixed it up, and then sold it. Everything is completely legit on this house because she, in fact, what is that noise? Hang on. Oh God, I'm like, what is that noise outside? It's one of those trucks that hauls cars, and there's something going on with it because it's making this whoop whoop noise. I'm like, what? Okay. Whew. No, I know they can cause issues. Eunice, don't worry, girl. I got this. The thing is, I have education on my side. Yeah, and my house is completely permitted and in compliance and everything else. I mean, yeah. Unfortunately, there are hateful people in this world. Hence, why some of us love animals so much. Just keep being your sweet self, Kim, and just remember those people aren't a pimple on your butt. No, I have more respect for the pimples on my butt. Just saying. Yeah. Anyways, no, Eunice, I know you care and you're looking out for me, and I absolutely love you for that. I do appreciate it. But I'm not going to let that go. Like I said, I've gotten some stupid comments before, but never one so in depth. Catch me 20 minutes a day of one-on-one time, and that's been funny. Shut up. Just shut up. God, that one was just kind of off the rails. That's why I was like, no, I'm going to read this one out loud. You don't think you're smart? Here, let's see how smart you are. Yeah. So, anyhow, all that being said, now that we dealt with that. So, like I said, today I've got lots more to do. Lots more to do. Now that I've taken a break and I'm feeling a little bit more cool again. We've handled stupidity. Cam's in here gifting memberships. Oh, and by the way, you guys, just if in case anybody's in here that don't know this, at the top of the comment section, there is a pinned comment, guys. There is a pinned comment. I put that up there. That little link, if you click on it, she was probably a Virgo, Lisa. Well, I can tell you she wasn't a Sagittarius, because if she was, she wouldn't have said it. that little pinned comment at the top of the comment section. If you click on it, it's going to open a little box that allows you to toggle on accept gifted memberships. That way, when Cam's in here and she gifts a gifted membership to somebody, you can actually get it. But you have to turn that on in order to be eligible to receive those gifted memberships. It's always off by default. So yeah, double check that, guys, because I don't want anybody to miss out on a gifted membership if somebody starts gifting them. I had a sister-in-law who tried to run my life. I said, do you pay my bills? Do you live here? No right to tell me anything. Drop the mic, man. Drop the mic right there. Yeah. I just think it's hilarious. Some people just have, listen, I kind of feel bad for people like that. It's like, really, you really have that little of a life that this is what you feel you need to do? You need to come in, you need to try to tear down a cat channel. It's a cat channel, you guys. I'm not a political figure. I'm not in here talking about just these off the wall, like, oh, God. You know. Yeah, this community has no patience for faceless internet trolls. No, you're right. We don't. Jill, where did you get Amber from, Kim? 19 cats now? Yeah, so no problem. D, I'm glad you know about that now. Where did I get Amber from? So Mittens and Perfect had kittens, and I got Perfect and Figaro from that. So they were actually Figaro and Amber were actually born in my house, and I kept them. And so that is Mittens and Perfect's baby. That's where I have that. And yes, 19 cats. No, not 19 cats now. So, Jill, to answer that question, I know it's confusing for some people that have never heard this because it's not like we tell it every single time. And so you miss one video. I think there's only one video actually dealing with it. But I started the channel. Okay, so my old roommate Randy had moved in here with Chewy. And Chewy was his cat, but he was a baby when he moved in, and he ended up just growing up with all the cats and getting really attached and becoming part of the house. So when Randy moved out, he couldn't take Chewy with him because he was like, I'm not going to rip Chewy away from his family now. And I was like, no, I wouldn't want that either. So I started the channel because I only had 18 cats at the time, but then Chewy ended up becoming mine. So there's 19 cats, and there always has been. It's just, yeah, it wasn't the situation when I started the channel. That's what. But thank you for asking, hon. I appreciate that. My Tammy is listening. She said, what a load of bull. Cats come running for cuddles. We don't run after them. That's what I'm saying. And I think I made a video because somebody else had gotten in here and said something about, how do you give my unlimited attention? There's no way you can. I think I made a video one day where I was like showing everybody, like, hey, this is how this happens. I don't chase my cats down and go, it's your turn for one-on-one time. That's not how this works. Okay, that's not how this works. I don't have a chart in my house where I'm like, okay, so-and-so who needs one-on-one time? Okay, go find that kitty and grab him and be like, you're mine now for 20 minutes. You don't do that, right? When the cats want attention, they come and find me. And when they come and find me and say, I want attention, they get their attention. I don't know who told that person. That cats need 20 minutes of, you need 20 minutes. So you guys get a stopwatch. This is what I do every day. I'm going to start doing that. Every morning, I'm just going to make a list of all the kitties. I'm going to get a stopwatch. I'm going to grab a kitty and I'm going to hold on to him. I'm going to be like, headlock, 20 minutes of hug time. And then when I'm done with that 20 minutes, I'll let that one go and I'll grab another one. Hug time, 20 minutes. Suck it up, soldier. What is wrong with some people? I had a neighbor who hated cats, and two of my ferals decided to move into her yard. She fell in love with them and asked my husband to build a house for them, so I guess some people do change. That is so cute. That is so cute. I love that. Randy's a good man for leaving Chewy with his feline family. He is. And I know that was hard for him to do. It really was. That is so cute. Dare to be different. I love that story. Thank you for telling that story because that is adorable. Teresa, my best friend is one too. I was just kidding, but I'll be judgmental. I was just kidding, but you all can be very judgmental. Wait a minute. What did I miss? What'd you say? No, I missed something. What? She was probably, oh yeah, okay, the Virgo thing. Kim is it's so obvious how much all your cats love you. You're a great cat mom. Oh, I love you, Kim. Oh, you guys, thank you. Oh, it makes throws his body against me over and over until I pick him up. He's such a mama's boy. I love him so much. Oh my god, it's so cute. Oh my god, you guys, listen. And you guys are my diehards. You guys are around here. You guys know my channel. You guys know my cats. You guys know me well enough by now. The people that jump in there, it was just one that I thought it just had a whole cats need 20 minutes of one-on. They put some work in, man. They're like 20 minutes a day. I want to see if they're right about something. I just want to check. Just hang on, guys. Hang on. So 20 minutes a day times 18 is 360 divided by 60. Oh my god, they did. They actually did the math, but they did math for 18 cats, which is why we all know that they haven't been around long enough and they didn't see anything but the name of the channel, because if they would have watched any of the videos, they'd know there was 19, right? That just proves it right there. But yeah, they were right. 18 cats times 20 minutes a day would be 6 hours of me standing here going, hold on, it's your turn, it's your turn. That was the part that got me about that one. I was like, listen, you're an ass. Shut up. The Virgo thing. No, I got it. I know. Listen, hey, you guys ever notice that Sagittarius is the only sign that has a weapon? And it just so happens that that's my sign. No other sign actually has a weapon. It's obvious that your babies are very well loved and taken care of, and your house is very neat and clean, and you're always tidying up. I am literally always cleaning. Oh my God, you guys, always. Math is the Russ department. How dare them? That's what I'm saying, Dawn. That's what I'm saying. Good job. Yeah, good call. That's Russ's department. How dare they come in here and think they're going to take Russ's. Oh, by the way, Jojo, I don't think I officially said, hi, Jojo, welcome in. I don't think I officially said that, so I apologize. I just now realized that. I'm so sorry. I try really hard. Every time I see a new name pop up, I try to give you guys, an individual hello, just so you guys know that I see you. I am Sagittarius too, and the D in my name stands for Diane. Okay, good. Oh, thank you so much for telling me that, because right off the bat, I thought I was talking to a guy, because it was just like I saw the Bruce part and I didn't know what the D stood for. So I'm like, I don't know what that stands for, so I'm going to be very careful. So thank you for sharing that with me. I really appreciate it. Tammy, I've cuddled next door's cats because they don't, but now we have them, Toby, Kelly, and Charlie, because they left them in the house when they left. Tammy, are you serious right now? Oh, that's awful. I'm so glad that you and your mom are there to take care of them. Oh, and by the way, you guys, just in case you get confused, Karen has a daughter named Tammy, and right now Tammy is under Karen's name. That's why I'm saying Tammy, because, yeah, just so you guys understand what I'm saying. I don't want anybody to get confused and go, why is she talking to a Tammy when it's clearly Karen? No, because Tammy's talking through Karen's account right now. Hi, Tammy. I hear so much about you and stuff. It's so nice to have you in here, hon. Jill, it's nice you give them a home. Jill, and that's the other question I have for that person that jumped in there. I got another question for you in case you're still around, or if you're around, or if you ever watch anything, to educate yourself even the slightest bit. How many cats do you have? What are you doing? I'd like that story. What are you doing for the community? What are you doing to better the cat situation in the world? Just curious. I mean, do you do presentations for nonprofit organizations? Do you go to animal welfare and do presentations with them to kind of bridge the gap between animal welfare and human services? No? Because I do. I just told you I can pat myself on the back. I don't need anybody else to do it for me. Told you. Yeah. I'm such an ass sometimes. Yeah. I can be, listen. If you rub me the wrong way, there's just, I can ignore so many things, but just absolute 100% stupidity. I'm just like, I'm going to call it out. And you know what? If somebody says, don't waste your time talking about it. No, I'm not wasting my time talking about it. I am literally driving the point home as to how stupid that person is. That's not a waste of time. No, you're perfect, Kim. Stop. No. You must be so devoted with your time and unselfish. Like I said before, you guys, what people don't understand, and some of you guys do because you've been around long enough, you've seen my story. My cats literally saved my life. The fact that I am standing here breathing air and living is because of these guys. Because there was a point in time when I was trying my damnedest to not. Okay? But these guys kept me going. These guys got me out of bed in the morning. These guys literally saved my life. So if you guys ever want to be thankful that I'm walking, talking, breathing, you guys can thank these guys because they are the reason why. So that's another reason why when somebody goes, "Oh my God, why don't you think about your cats instead of how you feel?" Shut up. Lisa, it's usually the ones who do nothing who are the most judgmental. Oh, I'm telling you, Cammie, gonna have to go see what I have work meeting. Have a good day, Cammie. I hope you have a really good day. I really do. Thank you. But yeah. So, anyways, I could stand here all day chit chatting with you guys, and then I would get nothing done. But I really enjoy doing this with you guys. I really do. You guys are so much fun. I really like the fact that we started doing this like coffee and cleanup thing because really, but all of a sudden the litter boxes are done, and I'm like, well, that took no time, and I had fun doing it, and it's all because of you guys. So you guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much. I am going to go get the rest of my stuff done because, like I said, I have to go and I have to do laundry still, and I'm going to go do it at the laundromat so I don't have to heat up the house with the dryer. And I got to get something to eat too because I do this so early in the morning. I've literally only stuck coffee in me. That's it. I will be safe. And like I said, I'll probably do a live stream. I'm thinking probably tomorrow night. We'll probably do a live stream, me and Diana. But yeah, you guys will get another live stream this week at least. And then when I get back on Saturday, I don't know. I might do a live stream Saturday night just for a I just got home kind of thing. I might just take Saturday night off just to relax with the kitties and do one on Sunday. We'll see. We'll play it by ear, guys. We'll play it by ear. You know, I'll probably be in here more often than you guys say because I can't stay away. All right, you guys, please, please, please have a really good day. Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. Stay cool. I will tell that. Well, you can tell Diana hi when we get live because you know she's gonna be in there. I'll make her be in there. She loves me. All right, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for being so fantastic, awesome, and supportive. I love it so much, and I appreciate it more than you will ever know. And we will see you guys next time. Bye.